Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday to you. I'm going to turn that down in my background. I pray that you are having an amazing start to your Sunday. I pray that you have an amazing start to your day. And I am truly, truly grateful. I am truly grateful for just who you are and for what the Lord is doing in your life as well as in my own. And I know that there are some areas in your life that could be improved, that could be changed, that could be different. I know there are some things that you would just love to see going in a different direction, even when you don't admit it. You know, sometimes we do not like to admit those hard truths. We don't like to admit those things that are really and truly hindering us and holding us back. We are able to identify them in the lives of so many other people, but for whatever reason, we kind of overlook the fact of identifying them in our own lives. Good morning, Sharon. Thank you so much for joining. And so, you see what the title of this live feed is. The title of this live feed is Your Current Mindset Will Keep You in Your Current Situation. Your current mindset will keep you in your current situation. You know, a lot of times when we're encountering things, when we experience some things, not all things, but some things we experience because of the way we think. It's because of the way we were raised. It was because of the way how things was exposed to us. It was because of the things that we were around, the things that were taught to us, the things that we heard, as well as the things that we seen. Y'all see, I have coffee today. I have a cup of coffee today. Yes, I'm excited about it. But anyway, a lot of the reason people think the way they think it is because of what they encountered from a small child. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Erica. Thank you all so much for joining. You kind of think the way you was raised to think. You was kind of, you kind of think the way that you were taught to think. But I'm going to tell you, I am going to tell you today, some of you are in a position that is really not good for you, that's not productive for you, and it's not even in a happy place. It's not even a happy place for you. But a lot of you are in the place that you're in because of the way you think. Your current mindset have you in that current situation. Because see, some people tell you to stay in places that you should have been gone from long time ago. Some people tell you keep doing things that you already know is not working, and keep on at it. Some things is worth keeping at it when you know that if you was to put in real effort, that it'll make a real difference. But some things you know is not gonna change. Some things you know is not going to change. People you can't change. You cannot change people. You can't change people. So some of us are in situations because of the way we currently think. And if we continue to think the way we're thinking, we're going to continue to be in the situation that we're in. Oh, y'all not going to say nothing to me today. I don't have long, and y'all not talking to me. That's all right. I'm going to bag back a little bit and get us a little light. I'm under here. Just hold on one second. You see my car back there? Yesterday it was dark and I come flying up out of here, forgot that car was sitting there. My truck was beep, 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 beep. I said, what in the world? Oh my, I ain't gonna say what I almost did. But this thing was beeping so hard. It was beeping so hard. I was about to hit that Suzuki. But anyway, that was yesterday morning, because when I got on the road, it was dark. But anyway, I have a few minutes to share what I'm going to share with you. And basically, the title itself should make you start thinking. What is it that you're thinking traditionally? What is it that you are thinking that your grandma and them was thinking? What is it that you're thinking that your parents thought? What is it that you was thinking that somebody that you met long time ago thought? You gotta get out. I know, Eric, it sure wouldn't have been fun if I would have messed up my Audi and my car. That wouldn't have been fun. The insurance people probably would have thought I was crazy, but anyway. A lot of times, what is it that, when we think the way we think because of the way we was taught, because of the things that we was told. And how many of us know the things that grandma and them did back then? In a lot of cases, a lot of that stuff is not relevant today. So if you're thinking the way grandma and them thought, and you're doing what grandma and them did, you already losing for the mere fact they had limited resources. You have this whole social media world out here. Some of us not thinking, we listening to the advice of others. My God, that's right. That is right. We're listening to what they did with what they had, but they didn't have what we got. They didn't have the education that we have. They didn't have these social media streets that we have. They didn't have this platform that we have. They didn't have the opportunity. They still had party lines, and they still had, landlines where they couldn't reach people around the world. And we got access. We have access. And for people to say, I don't do social media, but you say you got a business, you're not going to be competitive, because you're not going to be able to reach the people that your competition is reaching. That's why a lot of these mom and pop shops are going out of business, because, see, they don't want to do social media. Walmart is doing social media. You already can't compete with their prices, so you're going to have to be able to do something that Walmart is not able to do. Walmart does mass marketing. You need to be doing targeted marketing. You need to be talking to a certain people in a certain place to let them know that you can talk to me without having to press 1 and press 2. Don't that just irritate the crap out you when you trying to call somewhere and get something done, and you got to spend half of your time talking to a computer that don't understand the numbers that you are pushing? Come on now, somebody. They don't understand your voice tone. Oh, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to try something else. I am not understanding what you are saying. Come on now, somebody. Sure not. We need social media. We got to have social media. How in the world are you going to meet the world? You're not going to be able to travel to all them places, but your voice can go places that your body may not never be able to see. Some of us are slaves to tradition, but most of that stuff come from a slave mentality. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And even for those that wasn't slaved, you got the mentality of limitation. There is no limitations when you're walking and talking and you're working with God. See, a lot of us, we feel, and we've gotten so accustomed, and I mean, to see people that are in their 20s and in their 30s still thinking like they were back in the 20s, like they was in the 20s and the 30s. Come on now, somebody. I'm talking about people that are in their 20s in age. They're thinking like they was in the 1920s and the 1930s. They're thinking like a time that they wasn't even a part of. Oh, y'all not going to talk to me today. You got people in their earlier 20s. You got some of them that's on fire, but you got some of them that's just as traditional as their grandmother was. They wasn't even back in that age. So why do you think like people thought back then when you was just born 2 decades ago? Oh, y'all not going to talk to me today. All night. Good morning, Shakita. Thank you so much for joining. All through the night, I kept waking up and I was dreaming. The Lord was speaking to me. Good morning, good morning, Minister. Thank you so much for joining. Sanjay, thank you so much for joining. I was thinking all night. I kept waking up. I said, people, they want this life that they see, but they don't want to put the time in for the life. They want this relationship that they see. They want these relationships where, where people are still, getting their groove on in their 60s and 70s, and they still have a smile on their face and enjoying being in a relationship with one another. But you don't want to compromise nothing. You don't want to put nothing in. You don't want to stop doing some stuff. You don't want to stop hanging with your girlfriends and your guy friends. You don't want to stop all this watching TV. You don't want to put your phone down long enough to have no real conversation. Good morning, April. Thank you so much for joining. People want a good relationship. They talking about they can't find nobody for real, but you don't want to do what real relationship calls for. Come on now, somebody. People want their businesses to be successful. And I always get back to this point, but they don't want to make no investment in their business. They don't want to invest in their products. They don't want to invest in no wisdom, no new tricks, no new technology. They don't even want to invest in themselves. People like to see this life of fame, but they don't want to put in what it takes to get that life out of it. You got to have a paradigm shift in the way you think. Your current thinking is keeping you working your 7 to 3, your 8 to 4, your 9 to 5. That mindset, good morning, missionary Spencer. Thank you so much for joining. That current mindset is going to keep you stuck. It's going to keep you upset. It's going to keep you stressed. It's going to keep you emotional. It's going to keep you on a feeling roller coaster. You got to change the way you think if you're going to change your life. You got to change the way you think. Because, see, everybody's not out to get you. Everybody is not out to hurt you. You got to change that mentality of thinking that you can't trust nobody. You got to start not trusting people when they give you a reason not to trust them. You missing your blessing because you're not connecting to somebody that really could take you to the next level. I don't care what Johnny did. I don't care what Sue did. I don't care what Paul did. And I don't care what Joanne did. Whatever they did is what they did. You missing your blessing for somebody that don't have the same strings attached. Don't have the same mentality. Come on now, somebody. You trying to put other people that's not even on the same level with people that didn't have the right motives when you connected with them in the first place. Your current mindset is going to keep you in your current situation. If you don't want to do nothing different, you're not going to get nothing different. If you don't think nothing different, you're not going to imagine nothing different. You are not going to draw nothing different. You are not going to speak nothing different in your life. Your current way of thinking, if you always thinking that nothing good happened to you, that it's not for you, that you are not going to be able to do it, that don't nobody like you, ain't nobody going to support you, guess what? Nobody's going to support you. Nobody is going to like you. You're not going to be able to do it, and nothing is never going to happen good to you. Baby, you got to change the way you think. You got to change the words that you speak to yourself. You got to change the time that you spend doing things that's not productive, that's not value added, and that's not making you no money. See, I got the same time that everybody else have. I have folks all in my inbox, girl, you be doing, how you do all that stuff? Because I don't do what you do. I don't sit up watching TV, watching somebody else live their dream while my dreams die. I know I got to put just as much time in mine as they're putting in theirs. See, Kobe wasn't going to be good at his shots. Come on now, somebody. If he wasn't up at 2, 3, and 4 o'clock in the morning while everybody else is sleeping. But see, you got to be willing to shift. You got to be willing to shake some things up. You got to be willing to do some stuff if you want to see a transformation. Your business is not going to go to the next level. Your life is not going to go to the next level, and neither is your relationship. I know you thought because your face was beat and your hair was fleek. I know you thought because you was cute and you made up all fine and all. That stuff don't go nowhere. Ain't nobody paying for that today. Baby, your money maker should be up here. Your money maker is not below your waist. Here go my money maker. My money maker is up here in this right here. We're busy. Oh, you got to change your mindset. We busy shaking our money makers that's below our belt, and ain't nobody paying for that. You need to have some new ideas. You need to have some new strategies. You need to have, come on now, somebody. Good morning, Mark. Thank you so much for joining. You need to have some new connection. Them same old folks that you've been talking about the same stuff, your girlfriend from high school, y'all gonna do, ought to do, should do, finna do, and ain't did nothing. Baby, it's time to put them people to rest. Honey, we can kick it when I got some extra time, when I need when I need a girl's days out, or excuse me, or just some me time. But otherwise, I don't have time to do what you doing. I don't have time to keep on talking about Billy from high school. He ain't doing nothing. That boy been locked up. Come on now, somebody. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me this morning. I got to get ready to get out of here because I got to get ready for Sunday school. Y'all not gonna talk to me today. You got to change your mind. It is so sad that all this money is just laying out here. You got money laying on the ground. You got a business in you that you half stepping it. You are half doing what you need to be doing. Why? Because you sitting around listening to folks that don't have no vision. You got people that have eyes, but they don't see. Oh, y'all not going to talk to me today. You talking to people that have no vision. They can't see as far as that they can see. And I know we keep telling ourselves that, oh, hindsight is 20/20. But boo, I come to tell you, hindsight is right around the corner. You got a couple of more months before you see 20/20. I mean, I didn't mean hindsight. 20/20 is around the corner. You looking, come on now, somebody. Good morning, let's say. Thank you so much for joining. Good morning, Pearl. Thank you so much for joining. Hindsight ain't behind you. 2020 is not behind you. It's 2 months ahead of you. And if you don't start doing some things different now in 2019, your new year is going to be like your current one. It's going to be like your last one. It's going to be like your 2018. It's going to be like you didn't live the first 10 months of 2019. Nothing is going to change in your life, in your business, in your finances, or in your relationship. Come on now, somebody. Nothing is going to change until you do. You're going to have to change the words that you're speaking. You're going to have to change some of those negative folks that you're talking to. You're spending too much time around folks that don't believe. Oh, y'all not going to talk to me. You need somebody to believe in your dream. You need somebody to see what you see even when they don't see it. You need somebody to tell you, girl, yes, you can. Even when they may have, they may think it, I don't know how she gonna do it. But you need some people that got stupid, crazy, ridiculous faith just like you got it. You need to believe that that your past is not your past wasn't your purpose, because what you got to do is it's in front of you. It's not behind you, it's in front of you. That stuff you went through it. But baby, you went through it for you can come out of it, for you can be great at this time. Oh, you stepping all on my 10 toes. I'm telling you, Sharon, you got to get with it. You got to get with it. You doing good things, but baby, you can be on a whole different level. It's time. The gift that you have and the things that you do, girl, come on now. It is time. Don't stay in a drought. We dry, Pearl. We are dry. We are dry and don't even have to be dry. We live in a desert life out here, and we got all this stuff out here. We not in no desert. We don't even have to live in a desert life. Good morning, Lucy. Thank you so much for joining. Your current mindset will keep you in your current situation. Do you know the way you think it'll keep you in that, and it'll keep you in that dysfunctional relationship because you ain't telling that Ro how he should be treating you. You ain't telling that Ro, you're not telling. I know that offends some of you super saved folks, you super deep folks. I know that offends, but I'm going to tell it to you like it is. You know you ain't telling this joker, you need to get your behind up. You need to get you a job, or you got to go, because you can't stay here for free. And see, some of y'all, you're better than me, because you wouldn't have never started being up in my house for the free 99. You got to change the way you think. If you want to change your life, your business, your finances, your family, and your future, you got to change the way you think. I'm telling you, I go and 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 I do and I do and I do and I do and I'm gonna tell you why. You can't have one successful day. Good morning, Camelia. Thank you so much for joining. You cannot have one successful sales day. Gots to go. Gots to go. You cannot have a good, successful sales day and think that you're going to be successful for the rest of your life. Baby, you got to put something in your business on a daily basis. You cannot start off grinning up in your boo's face, grinning in your bae's face, cooking and pretending like you some great housewife. And then once you get them, now you don't do it no more. The things that you did to get it is going to be what you're going to need to do to keep it and then some. Because do you know when you start putting a smile on a rose face that you got some other sister that she want what you got? Oh, y'all not gonna talk to me. Y'all not gonna talk to me. I know you saved. I know you saved. I am too. I love the Lord and the Lord loves me. Come on now, somebody. See, some of us, we too deep to be for real. Some of us, we so holy that we ain't no earthly good. Some of us won't get off our soapbox from thinking the way that we think and doing the things that we do. And we so saved and we broke. We saved and broke. We super saved and unhappy. You super saved, but you ain't loving nobody. And ain't nobody loving you because you're so deep that you're miserable. And people can't even stand to be around you because you're so saved, you're crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just telling it like it is. But look, y'all, I gotta go. But if you don't get anything else out of what I said, so deep, we're drowning. We so deep. And you know what? You know what, Camelia? You know, this is the funny part. We're drowning in water that we can just stand up in. Oh, I thank you, God. We're drowning in, we're drowning in water that we are actually taller than. All we got to do is stand up on our feet. We kicking and we crying and we complaining. All you got to do is get from around them crazy folks you talking to. All you got to do is get from around them people that don't want nothing. All we got to do is get from around them people that they lazy. They don't want nothing. They're comfortable. Come on now, somebody. Good morning, Lentor. Thank you so much for joining. You got to get from around these people that keep on talking about what they gonna do. They keep on telling you what ain't worth it. It ain't worth that. You know, when you got people that's always talking about free, they always need a discount. They always looking for a bargain. But I'm going to tell you something. Can I give you a secret? When that's the kind of way you think, those are the people you're going to attract. When you start trying to sell stuff, you listen to how people talk. If they always talking about a dollar store and they trying to find, a Clovers and what's the name of that store? Dollar Tree and Family Dollar, General Dollar. You look at where people you trying to sell to. You look at where they shop. That's why they don't want to pay your value for your cakes, mama. That's why they don't think that that's why they don't think your pie is worth the love that you didn't put into it. They overlooking the ingredients and they overlooking that it's handmade. I mean, that is, what's the word I'm looking for? That is made from scratch. They overlooking that. So they think they can get your pie for the same price that they can get their pie that they bought out them folks' freezer. They think that they can get your cake for the same price that they bought Betty Crockers before. Come on now, somebody. But see, they failing to realize with Betty Crocker, you still got to put your eggs in there. You still got to put some oil in there. You still got to put some water in there. You still got to heat up your oven and run up your bill. You still got to get your pans. And come on now, somebody. You still got to put your icings on there. They want to get your stuff for the discount. They want to get your stuff for the free 99. They want to get your stuff because they in the family. But see, family got to pay bills. Come on now, somebody. Y'all not going to talk to me today. Y'all not going to talk to me. You got to realize and recognize you are not going to get stuff made from scrap the same as you get your processed stuff from. Oh, come on. I'm going to say this and I'm going. This is my third Kojic closing. Where's my keys? Hold on 1 second. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get out of here. Anytime you get something that's fast and quick, you may get, come on now, somebody. Sharon, you need to respond to my text message, my message in your inbox too. Respond to my message in your inbox. Look, McDonald's, you can get it fast and you can get it cheap, but it ain't good for you. You can get it fast and you can get it cheap, but it ain't good for you. Baby, fast and cheap is not always good. Fast and cheap is not always good. Yeah, it will stop you from being hungry for a few minutes, but it's not good for your body. You're not getting the nutrition that you need. So you may satisfy your temporary hunger by stopping at McDonald's because it's fast and cheap. But baby, you want something that's good and it costs a little bit. Everything that you get, you don't want it from the dollar store. Everything you get, you don't want the store brand. Everything that you get, you don't want Sam's Choice or Best Choice or whatever your store name is. You listen at where people shop and you will know you talking to the wrong people for your product. If you trying to sell something that's $10 and they used to shopping at the dollar store, you can stop talking to them. If you trying to sell something for $10, 10 little old dollars, you can stop trying to sell it to people that go to the dollar store. I can't even sell my $15 book to a dollar store person because they used to paying $1 for everything. Do you think they gonna pay you $15 when they're not used to paying $15? They thinking you must be crazy. I ain't finna buy that. Baby, that look good, and I'd like the cover on that book, but I ain't buying that. I ain't talking to you, boo, because I know you a dollar store woman. Oh, y'all not going to talk to me. I pray that you all have a great day. But I'm going to tell you, when we don't make an investment in our mind, we're not looking to make an investment in our life. Good morning, Jessica. Thank you so much for joining. You have to invest in your mind. And see, we'll put a dollar amount on it. Do you know what smells good ain't clean? That's right. Do you know that you will overlook what can give you millions, thousands, hundreds, because you scared to put in dollars and pennies? You rather hold on to your pennies. You rather hold on to your coin change. I used to call it chip chop change when I was a little girl. You would rather hold on to your chip chop change versus you making an investment that will bring you a return. You know what a ROI, return on your investment. So you may put in $100 today, but it'll bring you back $5. And see, if you was to do that about 5 times, if you put in 100 and you get back 5, you made a profit of 4. But people want to hold on to that 100 and leave the 4 on the table. I don't get that. The 4 for you proper people. 4 just sound good. But instead of you saying, well, I'm going to put in this 100, I know it's going to bring me a return on my investment of $400. And you keep on doing that. You keep on doing that. You keep on doing that. I'm telling you. Make the doggone investment where your business and your relationship, your life, your finances will go to the next level. No, ain't nobody gonna put no more money in your account, but they can put some ideas in your head to make your account. Come on, y'all ain't gonna talk to me. Your mindset. Your mindset. I feed this thing right here every day. Every day. Every day. You gotta do something daily. Thank you so much for sharing these valuable nuggets. I'm checking my inbox. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Change your mind and you will change your whole entire life. Change it. Work on it. Look, I got to go. God bless you. I pray that you have a blessed Sunday. God bless you. I'm emceeing 2 different programs today. I'm still kind of tired from yesterday. Yesterday was a long day, Friday night, long day. But you know, through it all, I get up and I get it done. Can't nothing stop me. Baby, you get you a little sleep, brush it off, shake it off, and keep it moving. I gotta keep it moving because I know if I'm gonna live the life that I want to live, I gotta put something into my life every day. See, a lot of you'll put in one day and rest 6. What kind of crazy foolishness is that? Do you know if you put in 1 deposit, if it's a small deposit and you run yourself to the bank 6 other days, you don't have enough in there for no withdrawal, ma'am. I'm sorry. But that's the way you want to do life and business. You want to put in 1 day and you wasn't even productive because you was distracted by social media and not telling people, look, this is my time that I'm working on me, myself, my business, my family, my relationship. I don't have time to be fooling with you all day long. Stop calling me, blah, blah, blah. Come on now, somebody. But then you want to put no time in your business, and then you want to spend 6 days celebrating. If you spending all this time celebrating and buying all your little trinkets for your celebration, baby, come on. Good morning, Shantae. Thank you so much for joining. You buying all your trinkets for your celebration, all your profits, it's gone down the drain. So look, it's time for you to get connected. It's time for you to go to the next level. It's time for you to change your mindset, because where you are, good morning, Rolanda. Thank you so much for joining. Where you are, you won't stay there if you keep thinking the way you thinking. Change your mindset and it'll change your whole entire life. And yes, I'm going to bring it up again. If you're ready to join the Empowering 8, we're kicking off 10:15. Stop procrastinating. Stop thinking that you can't afford it. Stop thinking that I ain't got time. If you are not living the life of your dream, you got time. And if it means anything to you, you will figure out a way and you will come up with the money. And it's not even enough money for you to be complaining about anyway. It's really not. Especially if you're talking about, business owner. Because it takes you to buy supplies. It takes you to do some marketing. And you're going to get help with a lot of things that you need help with. But if you ain't willing to put in no money in your business, you cannot expect to get no money out your business. I'm going to leave that one on the table for you. God bless you. Bye.